Hello guys and welcome back to another replay analysis. We're going straight into this one today. Grand Champ 1 player in a 2v2 lobby. He's teaming with someone, playing with someone, so just, you know, quick note. People like to know that stuff, and no. Interesting kickoff from our teammate, but good recovery from those, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, if we're being very picky on ourselves here, like, because there is an opportunity you get bumped and demoed here, as your last man, you need to avoid that, right? So this is a replay bug for anyone wondering, but the back left corner boost is up right now. It's available to take. It's just a replay showing that it's not there. Don't know why that's in Rocket League, but we'll move on. So the boost is there, and this player gets a little bit almost, you know, sucked into that boost. He wants the boost and the ball. But as last man, we can't have both sometimes. We just need to make sure we don't concede here. So if we're being very picky on ourselves, don't go for this boost because it opens up your car to get bumped. It opens up the angle for the blue player there to bump you. So just drive along the wall instead of trying to go for that boost and get the ball first. But it was mainly your teammate's fault because obviously he just missed the kickoff. Cubis with the tier 1, thank you, man. We're live streaming on Twitch right now. For anyone wondering, you can find my Twitch in the description. We sometimes do these replay analysis live, and other videos like the videos on my main channel, we record those live sometimes. So if you want to see that, then make sure to drop a follow on my Twitch and come along sometimes. Just a bit of a misplay. We overhit that one, or over, you know, shoot that one with our cart. That's okay. This is fine. Nice hit. Good recovery. Grab that boost. Don't grab that boost. Are you leaving it for your teammate? No, because he's on 75 boost and he doesn't get it. So you can just grab this boost. I know it's something small since we already have boost, but you might as well just grab it. It's an extra 30, and it takes away from potentially an opponent who might get in it. Actually, it works out for us. We get it on the way back. I still would have preferred you to grab it on the way there, just in case you got a touch on the ball. It actually does work out better. You got on the way back, but I don't want you to think that just because it works out better in this circumstance that it's always better. Maybe it is. Maybe it's a play that I should be trying to do as well, just leaving that mid boost on purpose, but I don't really think so. That's fine though. Actually, here is a pretty good play. Actually, it's okay. I mean, we cover the right side of the ball here for the 50. Potentially he could shoot, maybe block the left side, but I don't think it's dangerous. I think this is fine. Our teammate should have an open net. Nice. The player in this replay is actually in my Twitch chat right now. By the way, Mr. Xanax, thank you for the prime. The player says, Sir Puff says, I play like 2 different people in this replay. Interesting. We'll maybe see a couple of different playstyles coming out. Like, from what I remember, I swear you're playing a bit more like mechanically and a bit more confident in this replay from what I see from you usually, Sir Puff. Here we just flip too soon. Remember, guys, like just a small like thing that no one really, you know, I think everyone knows, or not, maybe some people don't know, but no one really thinks about. And I don't want you to think about this when playing, but it's just something to keep in mind. Maybe it will help you, you know, understand when to flip in certain times. Basically, flipping in Rocket League, it causes your car to just have 0 momentum in the air. Like, as in, you're not going down, you're not going up. When you flip, you completely hold your position, which means that because the ball is going low, we're not going to get this by flipping at the same level. You can't flip down. Like, you're always going to flip on the same, like, plane, like the same plane as your car, right? I'm pretty sure anyway. Could be wrong, but I'm 99% sure. So you're flipping on the same plane, so you're not going to get any downwards or upwards momentum from flipping. So you can't flip in that position. You've got to get closest to the ball there. Nice. Really good dribble. Good effort. I like it. I like it. You take one play out, you speed the ball up because you realize that one player is out of the play, but he could get back. So you want to speed this ball up to make sure that you have a shot on target to the point where that that opponent that you just taken out of the play, he can't get back in time. So I like this. You just lose control slightly, and the ball rolls to the front of your car a little bit too much, so the front flip flick isn't powerful. This is okay. I like the decision. The execution was good. It was good until this moment where it was still decent. This execution is still decent on the flick, just could be better. Good effort on the shot from your teammate. It actually goes for a double tap. I like it. Okay, we have to be careful here. Of course, this is awkward. Teammate's fault because he's left us in a 2v1, but we can still play it better, right? You just have to be aware, and the more times you play this situation, the better you'll get at it. Because now, when I'm in this situation, I know that there is a chance that the blue player here, he does get in front of the ball and goes for a demo. Because that's the best play for him to go for, and he chooses to do that. He leaves the ball for his teammate, who actually isn't aware that he's done this. He's turned ball, come off, and gone back. So if you avoid this demo, you actually defend the play, because you'll just be able to wrap around the car that's trying to demo you and get the ball. But you don't avoid it. I don't actually think it's going to end up in a goal because they didn't play it well. Oh, it is. He's right there for the shot. But to avoid this demo, you just have to be aware of it in the first place, right? And you have to start boosting here. You know, trying to just pick up speed and get away from the car. Simple as. I'm not going to talk about it too much. It's just about, you know, being aware of that play being possible there. Would a side flip flick have been better? Yeah, I wasn't going to say it. Maybe I should be saying it here, but basically work on like different types of flicks. The front flip flick here is not the best flick to go for because the position the ball is in. Side flip flick would work better. When the ball is on the front of your car, you can't front flip flick because when you jump, the ball will just go straight off your car. And you can't front flip flick quickly. Whereas a side flip flick, where you just side flip, that's a very fast flick. It doesn't require the ball being on top of your car. It requires the ball being on the sides, not height, on the width. Like side flip is like where the ball is on either side of the car. That's what dictates how good of a flick it is. Whereas a front flip flick is dependent on like how where the ball is in relation to like the front or the back of the car instead of the sides. Does that make sense? Maybe I'm over explaining that, but hopefully it'll help a few people. The front flip flick here won't work pretty much because it's on the front of your car. It's too far forward. Side flip flick would work here because it's on the front, but it's on the side. The side flip flick can still get this. You can also maybe do like a 45-degree diagonal like back flip flick thing. That's obviously harder, but you could work on more flicks, trying to add more flick options to your game. That's one thing I've been working on for sure. Different flicks. Good to know. Yeah, you could have used one there. It would have been good, but the play was good. The play was definitely good. That's okay. This is good. I know we talked about boost management before with everyone. Nice touch as well. So you hold your boost amount good here. Oof. That's why you sent this replay, huh? Nice shot, super. I like to see it, man. Especially this player. I know this player, and he sometimes lacks confidence and maybe not as confident in his individual mechanical ability. And it's good to see you going for these plays. And like I said at the start of this replay, it seems like you're going for more mechanical things. And he just says in chat, my training's all mechs right now. Yeah, that's good, man. Like, really, really good play. I like it. Nice, that's okay. We actually do overshoot the hit, so we might concede here because this is open now for our opponent. We should concede here. Luckily for us, he doesn't shoot on target at good speed, so he doesn't shoot on target. He actually just shoot quite hard there, and it would have gone in for sure. So this hit is a bit bad. In this position, you want to get the ball to roll up the wall, which means you want to hit it on the low half of the wall, like the low side. You don't want to hit it against the wall. You want to hit it like on it, if that makes sense. That's okay though. Happens. Nice confidence to go for this. This is way better flip control. Look at this. Like, how this is really good mechanics, by the way. Like, I know it looks silly or like it looks like so simple, but it's just really good control. Like, you can clearly see you've been improving your mechanics for sure. Like, this is what you needed earlier. So here, just a quick explanation, because I know that some people won't understand what I was talking about earlier with the flip, where when you flip in Rocket League, your car doesn't like gain upwards or downwards momentum. It just stays on the same like plane. It just stays on the same level. Here, he's understood this clearly. The ball is above him and he flips. So he's flipping, like his car, he flipped here. So his car's now going to stay along this plane. And it allows the ball to drop in time for him to get it. So he holds his, level of height just in time for the ball to drop. Very good mechanics. Yo, Plasma, thank you for the prime. How to do that flip, someone asks. And you have to cancel your flip. He cancels his flip slightly, which allows him to control his car. So when you flip, you have to almost pull back the stick in the direction that you originally started it in. And that'll allow you to, pull back the stick in the opposite direction that you flipped in is a better explanation. That will allow you to almost cancel a flip. And you'll mess it up. No one will ever get that right. And I don't think he does it here, but he does it maybe slightly a little bit. Again, really good flip control. The mechanics are just really clean right now. I know it doesn't turn out into a good play, but it could have, and I like it. I like you going for that sort of stuff. I can't remember what I was on about, but yeah. Oh yeah, when you try, that flip cancel, good mechanics again. I like this play. It was a good effort. Nice attempt on the recovery as well. We just messed up the wave dash. When you try the flip cancel, you will make mistakes, but keep going with it. It's hard to master. Really good control again. I like it. Nice path in. Look how he doesn't go for the mid boost here. He sticks in the play on 30 boost. I like it. Again, over air roll maybe for the shot. Just slightly over air roll in here. You know how we were talking about in the last video. Everyone go watch that if you haven't already. We just hit the ball with the wheels because we're over air rolling. Everyone, stop air rolling on your shots. And I don't mean stop air rolling on your shots forever. Just stop for the next few days, and you'll start to learn the situations where you should be air rolling, you shouldn't be air rolling, and you'll learn how to, you should be doing it minimally sometimes or a bit more, other times. Just don't over air roll, don't air roll at all. It shouldn't be a goal. Just because it's a goal, don't think it's a good play, because it's not. I know it's harsh, but it's not a good play. And we got fortunate that it's in. Yeah, I mean, shooting is a lot more simple than people think, and everyone overcomplicates it. Like, most times you could just, point your car towards the goal. That's like the main thing you should be doing. Maybe turning last second to then get the corner of your car to the ball, and then just diagonally flip through the ball or side flip. Shooting's like, it's difficult. It's also easy. It's weird. Interesting play from a teammate, but good takeover from you. You can't go here. You have to realize that your teammate gets demoed. And also, even if he doesn't get demoed here, you have to realize where he's going to be. Your teammate, you just know that he's flipped here. So now he's just landed in the corner right now. He's only just getting back to net, which means that even if your teammate doesn't get demoed, he's probably only here at the absolute max. So if this guy gets a touch off the wall and recovers, your teammate's now in a 1v1 situation just because you went for this ball where you're getting beat, clearly. You can fake challenge this because that guy's always going to go for the ball. Drive here. Just drive to the ball. He's going to go. You see him jump, then turn around, and then you'll be able to get the ball again. He's just going to give you the ball anyway. Just let him do it. But now, because you've done that, it could have been open. Nice pre-flip to get back to it. Good recovery, but it could have been bad. Nice challenge. Go for it. Maybe a demo could have been good there, but I also don't mind the 50. I like that. Good effort from your teammate on the shot. This is fine from you. Good job to not boost all the way back. Again, I know it's a simple thing, but a lot of players just rotate all the way back all the time instead of just flipping once and turning back into the play. This is bad though. This is fine, and you can't turn this way. If you want to turn for this ball, you have to turn the other way because you're not covering your goal at all here. The dangerous part of the pitch isn't here, which is what you're covering. It isn't this side of the pitch. This is safe. If the ball gets over here, this is safe. Obviously, the dangerous part of the pitch is this, right? We're just covering the wrong thing here. I mean, yeah, again, like I say in a lot of my replay analysis videos, people don't realize that, when you watch Rocket League, it looks a lot worse than when you're playing it. When you're playing it, you think, oh, I'm so fast, I'm you know, this is such good gameplay, but then you actually watch it, it looks a lot slower. And that's always been the case with Rocket League. I remember watching Squishy back in the day when he was like the best player in the world. Like, in his YouTube videos, I was like, it looks so slow. I go into my games, I'm like, I swear my rank is way quicker than his. And I genuinely thought that for a bit. But obviously it's just not. You know, it just looks slower. When you're watching Rocket League, it always looks slower. Anyone who watches their replays knows how bad it looks. And sometimes not, because when we watch our own replays, we obviously have bias towards ourselves. Like, oh, it's not that bad, you know. You start making excuses. Nice speed here, really good pass. Good effort from your teammate. It's difficult to get up to that ball, but you did a good play. This should be a goal. Nice, I like it. You're just holding your position well there. Nothing to say, you did well. Did really good. This could be bad because your teammate's just flipped out of the play and he's gone back. So you should know that your teammate's on 0 boost there. Sorry, your teammate's on 0 boost here, which means that he can't really get, get mid and go for this ball. So putting it off the backboard there could be a bad play. But I don't know if you meant to. You might have meant to shoot that. If you did, that's okay. Nice. That's good. This is better. Look, we don't go for that ball because we know we're about to get beat. Whereas, you know, about a minute ago, we just went for that ball in that position there. This time we fake challenge, which is way better. Nice. Recognizing you have time there. Good flip, because if you went for that 50, you would have won that 50. Unfortunately, he does fake challenges, but that's okay. Don't mind that play from you. So it's also unfortunate. Sorry, I can't speak. It's also unfortunate that we got bumped off that play a second ago. It's actually fine. Bit of a misplay, but that's okay. We can make mechanical errors. It happens. How often do you watch where your teammate is? Someone asks in my Twitch chat, and it's not about watching where your teammate is. It's about being aware without having to watch them. You know, you can hear your teammate. You understand where they're going to be sometimes, and you've just seen him flip off screen. You need to make a mental note. Okay, he can't get back to net instantly. He can't teleport. You know, he's going the same speed as us. He can only get back to net in this time frame. Perhaps he could get back a bit quicker if he uses boost or flips, but it's going to take him at least, 3 seconds, let's say, to get back to net, which means I need to delay 3 seconds, right? So it's not about, watching where your team is. It's about like being aware of like mental notes and things. It's okay. It's fine because we do get the ball in the end. We allow our teammate to go. Teammate does miss the boost, which is unfortunate, but it happens. This is okay from us. Never mind. I don't know. It's a tough position to be in. Of course, you have to jump here. Like, we need to just recognize, that we could get demoed in this position. Sometimes our demo recognition, where of knowing when we can get demoed is a bit poor in this replay. I think if we conceded, oh wait, wow, that wasn't a goal. This isn't a goal. This should be a goal. They hadn't opened that. I thought this was in. I guess they missed an open out here. We take it. But here you just have to recognize you're about to get demoed. Just jump. Yes, it's a bad flick from your teammate. Bad 50 puts us in an awkward position. We could do something slightly better there. Good hit, good clear, gives us a bit of time. This is fine. It's okay, we're just holding that position, waiting for the ball to come to us. Obviously, overshot it there, and we make... when you make a mistake, don't panic and don't try and make up for your mistake. We're trying to make up for a mistake here by trying to get back to our teammate, getting possession still. You could just leave. Yeah, we might lose possession, but it's not as bad of a position as it is here, right? Luckily, our teammate does a really good challenge. I might still accept some replays for tier 3. I shouldn't really, because I'm very, very far behind, like months behind on replays, because I was far more than I realized I could actually do. So I shouldn't really accept tier 3s now. I save. That's fine. Teammate covered all the angles that was available to shoot there, so he did a good job as well. You could hit this ball more laterally here, like going to the side. You hit this a little bit forward, and that makes us lose possession probably, or at least it puts the ball into a position where we can't really make a play from. It's a bit awkward for us to go again, so maybe try and put it into space where you can follow up the ball on there is better. Good rotation here. You just go back instead of going for the ball because you know your team's getting demoed. Excuse me, I'm tired. This is unfortunate. Our teammate spawns here. We can't really do too much about it. If we lose off that, I wouldn't even talk about it. It is just unfortunate there. We missed the boost. We can go back for it, or we should go. Okay, this is awkward for us. Obviously, we missed this boost. Of course, that's mistake number one. This boost pattern is okay. This is fine. You can't put your back to the ball here because now you can't turn and go for it, which means that you have to make like a reactionary save. And you know we'd rather play proactively than reactionary, because when we're playing like reactive, right? It's just you know, we allow our opponents to dictate the play. You know, we allow them to shoot the ball there, and we have to make the save by ourselves, where we'd prefer if we can turn and challenge that one. So a bit of a misplay. Bit awkward in defense sometimes, but we're perhaps playing a little bit passively, I think, in this overtime, which I get it. You know, we all do it. We've all done it, and we'll all do it again. You know, everyone does it in the world. Everyone plays passively sometimes in overtimes when they shouldn't. But I prefer if you still had that confidence you had in the regular time, going for these mechanical plays and being able to push up the balls. Maybe we're rotating back a little bit too much. You know, we're going all the way back here. Why are we flipping? You know, we're already supersonic, I think, if I'm not wrong. If we look here, we're already supersonic. So flipping doesn't do anything. It doesn't make us gain speed, if I'm not wrong, and it also just, you know, we can't turn whilst we're mid-flip. You know, we put ourselves out to play for a little bit of time that we're flipping, so we're just being a bit passive. We're rotating back all the way, you know, trying to cover net when we don't really need to cover net. We can push up sometimes, and you know, just going for very simple plays. Look at this. We're just almost handing the ball to them a little bit, and luckily our opponents are doing the same. But they definitely have had the better, you know, chances in this overtime. Again, they have another shot attempt. That wasn't your fault, as your teammate's fault. They got a shot there, but still. The replay phenomenon is real. I'm GC1 as well, and this looks so much slower than it feels. Yeah, I mean, I'm not just making it up, because I understand why people say, you know, this looks so slow, because I always thought that as well. This, we flip out the way of the ball. Be careful of that. Wouldn't have been our fault if we conceded that, because our teammate did get a pass to them, but we could still do something better there. This is good because we can follow up on the touch. That's fine. Grab that boost and leave. Okay, nice. I like that you tried to take time here. Yes, we didn't get the greatest first touch, which means that we have to use a lot of boost to get up to the ball again and can't control it. But I would have been disappointed if you just boomed that ball away, which is what I thought you would have done. Because we are playing it a bit passively, this replay. Everyone is. I like that you tried to take your time there. See how you deal with this ball. Actually, not a bad hit. Not a bad hit, definitely. That's fine. Our teammate gets a beat. I'm not even going to talk about this play because, like, it's just a bit messy, which I don't think. The reason I'm not going to talk about this goal, and I'm not going to say it's good, is because it's not really good. It's not really bad either. Like, this hit is fine. It's quite neutral. Like, I don't mind it. I don't particularly like love it either, but it's okay because it forces, you know, they can't really get too good of a hit, and they also miss, and then our teammate just gets a beat. It's just a bit messy. No point talking about it. The thing I will talk about is the overtime. We've got to work on playing more confidently. And I know this guy, by the way, guys. Like, I like that, you know, you're playing confidently in the actual game, because we struggle with that sometimes. So I like this replay. You played really, really well. Your mechanics were way better. Sometimes, you know, being a little bit over aggressive on challenges. Bless me. Being over aggressive on challenges But I don't mind that you're going for those because, like I said, sometimes I know that you can be a little bit, passive or timid and not going for the ball. So I think that you're fine. Your mechanics were way better. Keep working on that mechanical stuff. Don't really have too many negatives about this replay. I don't know if I've, forgot anything. If we go back all the way, yeah, he played very, very well. Does anyone in chat have any suggestions, maybe? Our last group convo game, yeah, you should have confidence. You should definitely have confidence. Oh, recognizing where your teammate is. That's one thing you can improve on. You have to recognize when is fine for you to challenge. It's like the last video on this channel, guys. It was about 50s and challenges. And yours wasn't too bad, but it's about recognizing where your teammate is. If we remember, I don't know if you'll remember, but you had a play here where so the play went as this. Your teammate was a bit awkward here, so then he took the ball over his own net over to this side of the pitch. You cut across here to hit the ball into the space, which I liked, and your teammate obviously was flipping here, so he transitioned his car into here. He went here. So now he has to rotate back, and you have the ball here, and it's bouncing off the ball, and this guy came to challenge you. There was someone here who came to challenge you, and you just dived. At the same time that you dived, your teammate got demoed like a half a second before that, which means that nobody was back for a little bit. It didn't turn out into a goal, I don't think, but it could have been bad because we're not aware of our spacing between ourselves and our teammate. So we have to realize, it's the same play as I can't remember where it was. It's the same play as this. Our teammate can't follow up on our touch, right? So we have to avoid getting a touch where it's going to take ourselves out of the play and give possession away. We have to avoid that touch, and we actually make that touch. We allow it to happen, which gives our opponents a potential 1v1. So we're sometimes a little bit of lack of awareness, where our teammate is in relation to us, and what that could cause goals. If our teammate is too far back and we give away possession because we're expecting our teammate to follow up on the backboard hit, and he's not there because he can't be there. That's our fault. It's not his fault because he's not there. That's our fault for recognizing that he can't be there. A lot of players make this mistake where they'll hit a ball and they'll go, oh, where is my teammate? The teammate's not done something wrong, and they'll get flamed in chat for going all the way back, when in reality they should have gone all the way back. They haven't made a mistake, it's us. So that's just a little bit of our play that's lacking here. But other than that, pretty good replay, solid mechanics. If you have any questions, then make sure to DM me, of course. If I missed anything, then feel free, everyone watching, leave it in the comments and have discussions between yourselves. Maybe I'll read up on some and answer your questions in the comments. But other than that, I'll leave it there. If you guys enjoyed that replay analysis, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe on the channel. Check out our main channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys.